Good day, ma'am. My name is Aileen F. Nainge, a BSED major in Social Studies student, and today I'm going to show you my demonstration about microteaching. So, let's get started. Please stand for the prayer. And in the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. So, take your seats. Good morning, class. Okay, good morning. So, how are you today, class? Good. Nice to hear that. Who are the absent for today? Yes, Bia, is there an absent? Okay, very good. Perfect attendance. So, class, before I go on or before we proceed, who can still remember the previous topic that we discussed last meeting? Okay, yes, Gian, what is it? Okay, very good. That is about technology. So, who can still remember the definition of technology? Yes, Brian. Okay, very good. That's nice definition about technology, and I'm glad that you still remember it. So, class, before we proceed, I have first an activity for you. So, this activity is called for pics, one word. So all you have to do, class, is to guess what is trying to portray of the images that I'm going to show you. So here is the first one. Class, what is your idea, or who can guess what is it? Yes, Brenda. Okay, very good. That is Facebook. So the second one, who can guess? Yes, Diane, what is it? Okay, very good. That is online games. So the next who can guess? Yes, Michael. Okay, very good. That is internet. So the last images, class, who can define or who had an idea? Yes, Joanne, what is it? No, go further. Yes, very good. That is addiction. So, class, do you have now an idea or knowledge of what are our new topic for today? Yes, Michael, what is it? Very good. That is internet addiction. So, before we proceed, class, we I have first an or we have first an objectives to fulfill or to know. So at the end of the lesson, the learners may able to explain and provide the definition of internet addiction. So the next one is to know the effects of internet addiction, and the third one is to give and explain or understand the types of internet addiction, and the last is to provide and explain the 10 tips on how to overcome the internet addiction. So very good. Before we go on, or before I proceed on my discussion, I have prepared here, class, the video clips about internet addiction, and stand by and please understand and listen and watch carefully, because after that I have going to ask you something. Okay? Very good. class, after you watch the video clip about internet addiction, what is your knowledge now or understanding about internet addiction? So anyone? Yes, Kyle. Okay, very good. That's it. So class, we have to identify first what is internet addiction. So, what is internet addiction? Internet addiction is described as an impulse control disorder which does not involve use of intoxicating drugs and is very similar to pathological gambling. Some internet users may develop an emotional attachment to online friends and activities they create on their computer screens. So, take note class that internet addiction is very similar to gambling. So, internet users may enjoy aspects of the internet that allow them to meet, socialize, exchange ideas through, yes, Brenda, through what? Blogging. Very good. So, did you know, class, that 38% of college students cannot go 10 minutes without checking their email, tablets, or smartphone? And I know that all of you observed that. So, let's go on. Here are some effects, class, of internet addiction. In many ways, internet addiction can be compared to an addiction to drugs or alcohol, and that internet addiction causes a desire to use the internet more and more in order to produce a satisfactory effect. So, internet addiction can be compared to an addiction to drugs or alcohol, class. Take note of that. So, internet addicts struggles to control their behavior and often experience great despair over their consistent failure. Some suffering from internet addiction may create online personas or profiles. So, also result in personal, family, academic, financial, and occupational problems. So, if you are internet addict, you have to face some problems with your works, family, and financial also. So here are some physical effects, class, of internet addiction. First one is backache. Second is carpal tunnel syndrome. So the third one, who can read? Yes, very good. Headaches. Thank you, Anna. Insomnia, poor nutrition, poor personal hygiene, neck pain, dry eyes, and other vision problems, because when you are focusing on the internet or on your computer, you will problems with your eyes or your vision. Weight loss or gain. So here are some class that psychological effects of internet addiction. First one is depression, dishonesty, feeling of guilt and anxiety, feeling of bureaucracia when using computer, and ability to prioritize or keep schedules because you are busy with your chat or with your games, so you don't prioritize your schedules. And next, isolation, no sense of time, defensiveness, avoidance of work, agitation, mood swings, and your fear. And that is class the effects of psychological and physical effects of internet addiction. And take note of that because we have a quiz after this, so you have to take down notes. So let's go on. We have here types of internet addiction. An addiction to the internet can come in various forms. Most of the time, internet addiction is very characterized by the activity that an individual is taking part in life while they are online, such as shopping and socializing or gaming. So in internet class, we can socialize, of course, and we can games those online games like ML, Dota, and etc. So we can also shopping to Lazada, Char. So class, here are the types of internet addiction. So who can read the first one? Yes, Nico, go ahead. So, thank you, Nico. So, the first one class is cybersex addiction. Compulsive use of the internet to take part in adult chat rooms, fantasy, role-playing sites, or to watch internet pornography. So, to those students who are underage, you are not, what do you call this? You are not allowed to watch or to watch pornography, guys. Class. So take note that. So the next one who can read, yes, Abby. Okay, Abby, thank you so much. So the next one is cyber relationship addiction. Taking part in social network, chat rooms, and virtual messaging online relationship means more than real life relationship with friends or family members. So the next one who can read, yes, Carl. Okay, Carl, thank you. So the next one class, ethnet compulsions. This include compulsive gambling, gaming, shopping, trading stocks, or other obsessive use of internet that interferes with your work or home, relationship, or financial well-being. So the next one who can read, yes, Eileen. Okay, thank you so much. So the next one is general computer addiction. So obsessively playing on the computer and necessarily online. So as I said before, earlier rather, those online games like MLR, Dota. So the last class, who can read? Yes, Rods. Okay, thank you. So the next is compulsive web surfing. So obsessively surfing the web or database to the point at which you take time from your friends, family members, or regular daytime task of work or home. So that class. That is the types of internet addiction. First one, what is it? The first one, cyber sex addiction. Second one, who can? Okay, very good. Cyber relationship addiction. The next one class is net compulsions. Fourth, general computer addiction, and the last is compulsive web surfing. Okay, very good. So class, do you have questions regarding to the topics or earlier the discussions that I discussed? Okay, Jan, what is it? Okay, so what are some reasons or the causes of internet addiction? So class, maybe others are addicted to internet because they feel they are lonely, or when they have a problems and family, so they focus on the internet to escape the reality, class. So that is. Proceed to our last discussion, which is 10 tips to overcome internet addiction. So if you find yourself or your loved one suffering with this, there are a few things that can be done to overcome this addiction. So first one, who can read? Anyone? Okay, go, Lynette. Okay, thank you. First one is admit it. The first step to solve any sort of problem is to step out of the denial and face and accept that you have a problem. Because, class, this is your victory towards becoming better always. Remember that. So the next one is, who can read? Yes, Ira. Okay, thank you. The next one is seek therapy. Now that you have admitted that you have a problem, you have something to do it. So, and when you accept that you have a problem, of course, you have to do something. And you can ask reliable friends to help you with this, or you can seek professional therapy class. So the next one, who can read? Yes, Bia. Okay, Bia, thank you. So the third is limit the smartphone use. You can limit your online session to 30 minutes. You can make some rules about not using the internet over or after a certain time every day, because this will keep you all managed and self-controlled. So the fourth one, who can read? Yes, Brian. Brian, thank you so much. The fourth one is socialize. So you have to invite your friends and have some fun activities with them. Go out more frequently and more your loved ones your priority. For those who have loved ones, baka naman, just kaway-kaway. So your priority is spend time with them, do what you love, and try to maintain your real life relationship than your internet relationship. So class, you have to, when you have a family, friends, loved ones, you have to make some time with them and don't focus on internet relationship. On the other hand, you have to focus on your relationship with your family, friends, loved ones, and etc. So the next one class is change communication pattern. So who can read? Okay, Brenda, you can read. Okay, thank you, Brenda. So communication patterns. When you are texting your friends all day through your phone, change the pattern and make them to talk them directly face to face. Because same way, if you are addicted to online class or online games, you can replace them with outdoor games like playing football, volleyball, playing Zumba or rather dancing Zumba with your family or friends. So the next one class is follow a routine. So who can read? Yes, John. Okay, thank you, John. So the next is follow a routine. A routine makes you more organized and manage class. Time management is a key to resolve internet addiction issues. You need to make a timeable or timetable and make time for several other things along with using internet. So the next, who can read? Yes, Lynn. Okay, go ahead. Okay, thank you, Lynn. So the next is prioritize your needs. Focus on the things you want to get done first. If it describes on what you do and how you do it. For example, guys, for example, that you're a student, so you have to finish your homework first when you get home and doing everything later. So the number 8 is keep devices inaccessible. You can take some serious steps by getting rid of your digital devices for a fixed time period. You can also ask with your friend's class to let him keep your devices or your smartphones, your gaming console, your laptops, and etc. so that for a while to keep the necessary space so that you can focus on your important things for you to do. So the next one. Yes, Kay. Okay, very good. The next one is find activities outside. So there are many things you can do without the use of computer or smartphone class. You can take part in sport teams, volunteering programs, civic groups, and further such as communities to feel worthy and spend our quality time. And this time of pandemic class, may I suggest that you have to do gardening so that you can focus on your smartphones class. Sometimes I do gardenings and I can say that I love gardening class. And sometimes we clean the house so that I advise that you must do that so that you can think the devices or the internet. So the last one is, yes, who else? The last one. Yes, Jay, go ahead. Thank you so much, Jay. So the last one is know the cause. So why are you so much addicted to the internet class? It is because you feel so lonely or you have nobody to share your emotion with. So that's the other reason why others are so addicted class to the social or the internet addiction on the internet. So these are the possible reasons class why other use the internet too much. Once you know the feelings that lead you to unnecessary use of the internet, you might be able to resolve those issues in your own. So when you know or when you realize the reasons or the cause that why you're addicted in the internet, you know already how to resolve that kind of issue. So class, video follow-up questions, suggestions, okay? Anyone? So, good. So class, you have to get one half piece of paper and answer this short quiz that I'm prepared today. So class, I give you 5 minutes to answer this activity or this quiz. Read carefully, huh? And after 5 minutes, I will get the paper. So class, are you done? Okay. Please pass the paper in front. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens up. Okay, thank you. So class, let's go back in our objectives. So, did we provide and explain the definition of internet addiction? Very good. So, did we provide the effects of internet addiction? Very good. So, did we provide and explain the types of internet addiction? Yes, absolutely. So, the last is, did we provide and explain the 10 tips on how to overcome internet connection? Absolutely, yes. So, before we end class, I have something for you to ask. What will be are you doing or what are you doing today if there is no internet addiction in one day? Yes, Charles. Okay, very good. Anyone who can answer or has an idea? Yes, Jayan. Brilliant. So, before I leave, I will give you some, or I will left a video clips about a day without internet. So, let's all watch. So that's all for today, class. Thank you for your cooperation, and once again, good morning.